I've never seen this.
I want to go in.
In Lost Records, you're trying to get into the creepy, abandoned cabin-like thing in the woods, and you have to do two things. One, you have to actually find your way in the first place, and then later, you actually have to figure out how to let the other girls in. So I'm going to show you both here, giving you little clues along the way in case you want to just, stop this video and try it yourself. So when you first get there, you need to figure out how to get in the first place. So you're going to go ahead and open or attempt to interact with this broken piece.
Hey, let's move this.
On it.
What should we do?
We need some kind of tool to yank this crap off.
So turn directly around, and you're going to see this bottle opener, which won't help you, but it will lead you to where you need to go. So continue down this way, and then you're going to see this outhouse. Now notice right up at the top of the outhouse, there's a hook.
Score. This could totally help us get inside.
Want me to get it?
And you can get it in a couple different ways, which will lead to a major kind of consequence for in the future. We'll see what that is in the consequence videos. But grab that hook, then go right back over to the window, kind of past that bottle opener on your right, and then use it to open up that window. Once you get inside, now you got to do the next half of getting into the cabin.
Cripes almighty.
But first, when you fell, your camera didn't make it through, but it survived, and you got to find your camera because otherwise you don't have any light. So starting from right where you left off, you stand up, you can look around here. Just take a little scan to orient yourself, and then you will see this bright glowing light. They are shining it through to let you know that's where it is. But notice what's above it, this eye. Okay, noted. Grab your camera for now.
Here. Now, open the door.
And now you have the light to actually figure out what's going on. And you're going to quickly realize that the door is locked from the inside.
There's
What?
a lock.
Why?
And it's
Scary. The very first position right here, it is locked in place, and luckily it's locked on the correct item. So it comes right before the moon, so you could see the item right before the moon is the eye. So that now that you see it next to the eye, it's a little easier to tell. So now you know position 1 is the eye, and there are 3 more positions, okay? If you turn on your camera, when you shoot the eye, that happens. Now watch, when we go off of the eye, it doesn't happen. So just like a little clue, if you don't want to get the actual answer in this video, if you just sort of like go around and look with your camera, you can actually find locations of where things are creepy or where the symbols are, because it will start doing this with your camera. Now, there is so much to find in here. You could spend a really long time, and I certainly did, going through everything, but we're just going to get to the point. Right here, you will look to see an old sheet.
What is this?
Excuse me? Why would it say that there's a camera here? Who left this note? What's going on? Look for the door. 1, eye. 2, there's a ladder. Okay. 3, pots and pans. 4, bear gun situation. So what this is telling you is the order to put things in, and we need to find what the symbols are in each of those locations. So I'm gonna go not necessarily in this order yet, but what we can find here first. Over here, you're gonna also notice there's symbols all around. You have a snake here. Over here, there's a heart. Down there, right? So you're gonna see these symbols everywhere, but notice when you put the camera by these, nothing happens to them. You don't get that staticky thing. So that again is your other clue that these are not the correct symbols. Come back around. Now notice you'll see that there's these pots and pans here, but that symbol, there's nothing around here that made that little static, right? So these are not the right pots and pans, okay? So come over here. There are different pots and pans right here and here, which I showed you earlier. We got some staticky symbols. Go over to this can, and then upside down, you have the leaf. Okay, so the pots and pans equals the leaf. Then you have this symbol by this bear trap, the hunting bear trap, okay? You can see there's something under it. Maybe you could see it already, but you can also examine it and then get a better view. You see it's the stars, but also it will close itself, and then you can see it a little bit better there if you couldn't quite get it before. So then the next one is a ladder. Now there's no ladder in sight here, but you do see this string. Pull down that trap door, leads to a ladder to go up to the top floor.
Open sesame.
Swan will head up the ladder, and you're going to find your last symbol in this area. And of course, you should explore everything up here as one would do, but turn around. Right behind you is a moon, and you can test it out by using your camera there. Again, we have I that's stuck in place. 2, the ladder is the moon. 3, the pots and pans were the leaf. And 4, the hunting bear trap is the stars. And once you get it right, it will just open up like that, and you can let everybody in. And that is how you get into the creepy cabin. Are you sure you want to go in here, though? And what the heck is up with this note that showed a picture of your camera? I guess we'll have to find out in tape 2.